Hey, good morning, Hayes Intermediate student, staff, and families at home. It is Friday. Mrs. Hammond and I have been setting up for our last house adventure day today.
Day two.
Day two.
Take two.
And we are House of Isabendi.
Amistad.
We are ready to go outside and have some fun. If you'll please stand and join us in saying the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated. What's for lunch today?
It's Friday, and it is Bosco cheese sticks with marinara sauce or Sloppy Joe with steamed peas, fruit choice, and milk. Oh, is it time?
It is time. Woo-hoo! It is Student of the Month time.
Husky Strong.
Husky yes? Strong was our virtue, yes.
Came in here ready to learn.
They are ready to go. So here we go. In 5th grade, come on down to the office to get your invitation and picture taken. Okay. So make sure you do that.
Okay.
From Mrs. Jameson's homeroom, Josie Boggs. From Mrs. Ellswick's homeroom, Reagan Camp. From Mrs. Gagliardi's homeroom, Natalie Matilda. Mrs. Grove, Eva Counts. Mrs. Gantz, Bryce Weber. Mrs. Dietering, Jacob Merritt, Mr. Kelly, Andrew Minke, Mrs. Mitchell, Kendall Adams, and Mrs. Hughes, Matthew Mendez. Congratulations to all those 5th grade students. Oh, there's some others. They were on this other page here. In Mrs. Allfours' room, Charlotte Stickley. In Mrs. Donaldson's room, Gami Osario. And in Mr. Fulcher's room, Liam Kipcutta. Okay. So congratulations to all those. Now our 6th grade students of the month. Congratulations from Miss Chrisman's room, Brody Rinshield. From Mrs. Culps, Skylar Nelson. From Mrs. Caspero, Lillian Ball. From Mr. Morgan's homeroom, Madden Kessel. Mrs. Remick, Caitlin Halleck. Mrs. Scheider, Jude Ibrahimishon. From Miss Sullivan, Cameron Beatty. Mrs. Thomas, Ava Milosevic. Mrs. Toothman, Willow Dollins. Miss Beverly, Bryce Gill. Miss Myers, Aiden Gold. Miss Lamb, Peyton Crosby. Congratulations to all of you. Come to the office this morning, get your picture taken, get your invitation to our breakfast next week.
Yes, and thank you all for coming in, Husky Strong, and being that good example. Man. And you all, each and every one of you, are getting 10 points for your house. So I don't know what houses they're in right now, because this is hot off the press.
Hot off the presses.
Handed to us seconds ago.
I hope Isabendi, we need some points, baby.
Yeah. But I will get them in later today, and we're going to see how that shakes things up. I'm hoping there was a lot of Amistad names on there.
We will see what happens. All right, teachers, if you haven't yet, I did make the announcement, but check out the map from Mrs. Hammond today. We changed the location of some of the outdoor activities for Amistad and Isabendi.
New and improved.
Yeah, and I think Miss Parkinson sent out.
She sent it out another way if it's easier for you to read that way.
Yep,
then
for the schedule to look at.
Yes.
Yep. So just to help you out. All right, everybody, have a fantastic Friday. And remember, be respectful, be responsible, and be ready.